Good morning, good morning. Yes, welcome to a brand new video. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday, 8:30. We are gonna make breakfast. Let me show you guys what I'm making. I got away from Kodiak cakes. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm really I was really looking, and again, not that I'm carb conscious or macro conscious even to this extent right now in the journey or the career. But just I feel like for the taste and the trade-off for an extra 10 grams of protein, I'd rather raw scoop a scoop away and eat it than I don't know, it's just not as enjoyable. And then the carbs are just as much as regular Aunt Jemima pancakes. Fats, it's just I don't know, I think they're overrated, honestly. I said what I said. I'm gonna finish off that last pack I got. So what's on the menu right now is protein hot cocoa, and which is a fucking staple. I'm actually gonna show you guys how to make it. There's a lot of ways I make it, but this is the way I'm making it now. Protein hot cocoa and just regular pancakes, either probably 2 servings because I don't think I'm gonna have eggs. So let me grab everything. Let's get downstairs. I'm gonna show you how to make the protein hot cocoa because pancakes are just adding water. So let's get down there. All right, cool. So we got a little Dean in the background. Let's hope he doesn't fucking copyright strike me. So this is what we got. So Aunt Jemima. I mean, not Aunt Jemima, but Aunt Jemima. This is the setup. Whey. I'll explain why we're using these two, and then obviously cocoa powder. Now here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. I've been doing protein hot cocoa for the longest time. Get your scales too. You can do a lot of different combos. You can I have there's 3 sorts of whey back there. That's Synthesix. There's Optimum Nutrition. There's Hydro Whey. There's regular Nestle, right? Nestle House, Toll House cocoa powder. I have these 2 just to show you guys. I'm gonna go back upstairs. I have these 2 that my girl got me, which they work. Those 2 flavors. There's more protein right there. Well, that's the bum, and then the back is more chocolate protein. So long story short, multiple cases of whey, different sources of chocolate, iso, hydro, different brands, different cocoa extract, this, that. I'm telling you. Well, for right now, the way I'm doing it, and I'll tell you the alternative when I was more on a macro-friendly, carb-conscious, all that shit. I'll tell you what I do differently versus what I do now. Because what I do now is not obviously how I'm going to prep it, because this is a little more on the fattier side. So this is the way I'm doing it now. Because I know somebody's going to ask, can I do it this way, that way, or I do it this way, that way. But the idea of this is this does not taste like whey protein in the slightest. I'm telling you, in the slightest. If I gave this to anybody and I told you it's 50 grams of protein, you would be like, bullshit. So I'm not going to show you how to make the pancakes. I'm probably going to do 2 servings because that shit is just add water. But I'm going to show you how we set up the protein hot cocoa. All right, so get your scales set up. So, Fairlife. Fuck you. Fairlife. This is the 2%, just regular filtered milk. Macros are 4.5 fat, 6 carb, 13 protein. We're gonna do a serving of this. Fairlife, again, just chocolate milk, 2%. I think macros are exactly the same. Carbs are 13 instead of 6. 4.5 fat, 13 protein. So right there, our milk alone is 26 grams of protein. I can dead ass just like, that's 2 cups of milk right there. And then we're adding a scoop of whey, which on the dimetize, it's cocoa pebbles, so it's half a gram of fat, 2 carb, 25 protein. And then the cocoa powder itself is carbs. A gram of fat, gram of protein, 3 carbs, which again, we're not mindful for. So I'm gonna put the total macros of the shake on the screen right here. And then I'll show you, the macros on the pancakes as well. So I'll show you total breakdown on breakfast. Let's show you how we make this though. Zero out your scale. Yo, and this chocolate one, make sure, I freaked the fuck out when I got it. You gotta shake this one. Make sure, if you guys have had the Core Power, their regular drinks, it's like something similar. It may pick it up on camera, but it's coming out like a little icy and chunky. You gotta shake it really well. I'm not really concerned because it goes over the stove top too. So serving of that. I need to get more vanilla. I'll be putting this shit in frickin' cereal too. I may get fucking copyright now I think about it. Can you guys hear that in the background? We got Frankie now. Is this Frankie? Frankie or Dean, one or the other. So 240, 240. Now we're gonna switch this to grams. And again, I'm not gonna freak out if I go a mil or 2 over on the on this. I won't go over on the whey though, because the whey is the important part. So 6. I mean, not the important part, but just like 32. These fucking scoopers are trash. A full ass scoop ends up being 40 grams of protein. So 32 grams, and then we're gonna take, and then again zero it out. And I'll literally, so it's 6 grams. Take a spoon. It's usually around a spoonful if I'm being completely honest. I hate the way this bag opens. That's 5, so I'll just leave it there. So 5, close that up. So this is what you should be ending up with, a whole fucking mix of what the fuck. We're gonna mix it up. When you mix it up, it's gonna look extra weird because it's cold and everything like that. But once I get on the stove and get it cooking, we will pick up from there. All right, so this is what we look like. So just like a whole, it looks terrible because like I said, it's cold, like the mix is still cold. But here's the important part. When you're setting it up, right, light the house on fire, no. But you never wanna leave, on my stove at least, it's like 2 or 3 notches from low. Because if you go to medium, because here's the thing, and here's why the importance of whey, and always mix it. Here's why the importance of whey is, the importance of whey, the type of milk, right? Because I've used, that's still super cold, but I've even used, you can use almond milk. I fucking hate almond milk. Almond milk, I've used low fat milk. There's almond milk in the back. There's whole fat. There's regular milk in the back. I'm talking like all variants. Right, different ways, this and that. Like certain proteins have different heat tolerances, certain ways. So you got to be careful. And then like they're using, you know, like when I'm on prep and watching macros and stuff like that, I'm obviously not going to make a drink that has damn near like 13 grams of fat or however many fat this meal has. Whatever, how many fat this has. Like I said, I'm not conscious right now because we're gaining, but I'm not going to use maybe 2 servings of milk. Maybe I'll use a serving of milk and a serving of water. Obviously, it's not going to be as chalky. It's not going to be as good, but that's the name of the game when it comes time and when it comes season. But pain tolerance, heat tolerance is everything because, and keeping it on a low flame. Like this is the annoying part because it's 8:45 right now. I guarantee you this hot cocoa will not be done till like 8:55, 9 o'clock. You got to keep it really low, the heat really low, and you got to constantly stir it, because drinking burned whey is like, I'd rather bite down on aluminum. It's fucking terrible. But it's rough. Like it ruins the entire, like even if you burn a little bit of it, it's terrible. So the secret to this is, one, find your niche that works with the whey and this and that. I really don't stray too far from. I really don't stray too far from what works. I've altered this a few times over the last 3 or 4 years. This seems to be what works. In the future, when I go back down on prep, whenever that may be, I'll show you guys the light version of this, the macro-friendly version of this, which is not far off. Same ingredients, just more water and stuff like that. Because, like I said, this is not a terrible drink by any means. But yeah, keep this low, be patient, and this shit is literally just like hot cocoa. And if you guys don't already know, it's hot cocoa gang for life. All right, so I'm gonna finish making this, make the pancakes, and I'll show you breakfast. That is done. Turn your flames off. Well, my flame never, my flame doesn't have to turn off because I'm gonna be making pancakes. But you wanna know like how confident I am in all this shit? Because I've been making this forever, and right, a lot of you think like, oh, is that gonna, you know, right? Am I gonna get it? Hold on. Like to the brim. I'm gonna fucking burn myself every time. Like every time. That's how I know my macros stay the same. Pot's empty. That's how I know my macros stay the same. The fluid's all the same. Count your shit. It becomes second nature. Now let's make some pancakes. Alright, so breakfast is done. 9:15. If I'm being on the more gracious side, maybe 30 minutes to make breakfast. And I'm recording too. You guys aren't going to be recording. Or if you are, maybe, I don't know. But let's just say 30 minutes. And we got pancakes, protein hot cocoa, with a side of Dyson chicken nuggets. Good morning. She's not having it. So we are gonna eat this. I'm gonna watch. I gotta finish watching Batman Begins. Still trying to decide out of all the Batmans which more fond of. Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, or The Dark Knight. They're all good, subjective to their own style. Christian Bale's a goat though, so yeah. So we're gonna eat this. Probably head to the gym around 12ish. So yeah, 9:15 now. 9:15. Yeah, and then I'll probably get like a quick snack, or something small in me before. Oh, can't see me. Or something small in me before getting to the gym. Something quick. And then yeah, we'll take it from there. Because I'm not gonna house this down. I'm gonna take my time with it. And the good news about this meal, why I like it's a staple one way or another, is because it kind of knocks the sweet out of me nice and early. The hot cocoa is super sweet, and then obviously pancakes with syrup is super good. I'm gonna put the macros here. Bing. But yeah, like I said, it's super early. It knocks like the sweets out of me. Like even drinking some of the hot cocoa while I was making the pancakes. And again, you can control the temperature of the hot cocoa, by the way. I didn't mention that in terms of like how hot and stuff like that you want it, because I have a Yeti too. So like whatever I put it in, it stays pretty warm. And we're getting into the warmer days, so honestly, it's more so room temperature than anything. It does definitely have to be warmer than just a little warmer than room temperature, because it is still hot cocoa. But the thing with the Yeti is that it holds the heat. So like for me to make it crazy hot and then put it in that cup, it won't cool down for like hours. So I often make it on the scale of like hot, like tolerable, and like I can chug it. It's literally right at like, it's right in between I can chug it and medium nowadays because we're getting a little warmer. Although it's like 15 degrees out right now because fucking New York. All right. I'm dying. We ended up watching Transformers, the Dark Moon, I believe it was. I gotta get back on my superhero shit. That was fun. A damn keychain broke. So yes, we're heading to the gym now. I didn't eat again, which is why I didn't record. That was like surprisingly full. And like I said, the hot chocolate is not like a one and done drink. It's not like a full on, you know, it's not like a protein shake where you're drinking it mad fast. So I was drinking it for the entire movie, so it held me over. Not hungry, not wanting food. Even though I don't really like want food right now, in terms of like, as far as eating goes and shit like that, because I'm eating a lot heavier, even with fats and stuff like that. So I have a prep meal. I have to make one more meal, and then I'll probably end up with like a snack or something like that later in the video. We are heading to the gym now. We're gonna hit a light, just like a light upper session. My back is a little tight. So some arms, shoulders, some chest. It's so fucking cold. I don't know what the deal is. New York's gotta grow the fuck up. I don't know if I'm gonna show much of the gym session, but if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But we'll pick up in the next clip, and then I gotta wash the fucking Jeep. But it's like 10 degrees out, and a pipe's gonna fucking break. All right, so we just got into the gym. We're doing lighting today in the gym, so it's like half on, half off. I feel a little better. We just hit with the Theragun to warm up the body a little bit. Gym is kind of busy-ish. It's like the morning crowd that's like kind of leaving right now. So we're warming up a little bit. I'm gonna hit chest. I'm gonna warm up a little bit, hit the pec on some flies, open up the shoulders a little bit, and I think we'll be good to go. Not really sore, not really crazy. What I started to do at the house is, even before just sitting down and doing like computer work and stuff like that, minus from like this morning, when I was watching Transformers, there's twice throughout the movie I actually got up from the couch. Like I'll watch a movie, do work type of thing on the computer. I'll like go back and forth. Is I got up and I went to like the center of the living room, and I just laid flat on my back and kind of just did, like opened up my back instead of just like sitting on the couch and crunching over and doing this and doing that. So any little bit helps instead of just staying stationary for an hour and a half plus, 2+ hours. So take it from there. Feel great. Pre's already in the system. I'm not going to talk too much. I may have something spicy for this video. I don't know if he's coming today, but I got something I'm working on. We're trying to work out the details, but maybe something I'm working on. Something goes down after this clip, you know why.
Slowly covering the light. Pull the trigger every night to stay alive. Hope is wishing, but you're running out of time. If I could only read your mind. Read your mind.
All right, I'm done. We finished. I'm cold, I'm hungry. Is that for me? Thanks.
Yeah, go take the test with me.
What kind of test is it? Oh, I make it like a 50. For me. Gotta go by. All right, so we finished up. I don't think Donovan is still here. Nah, he left. So we finished up. I hope you guys liked that. That's gonna be the regular because, not a regular, but that's the energy when it comes to that. Hold on. Daniela. You're not gonna catch it. All right, no, the keys are on the door. Everybody say bye to Donovan. So that was Donovan. Okay, like I was saying, just smack the camera dumb hard. That is going to be the energy with that stuff. Now that I got you guys fucking excited and we can start this new journey of welcome to John's life, we gotta go home and finish this full day of eating. So right now we're gonna go home. We're doing the prepped meal that I have. So basically the reason why I prep meals, or I prep this meal specifically, because I'm going home after workout. I don't want to cook. I don't want to do this. So I go home right now. I'll work for like an hour or two while I eat that meal. So instead of going home and making a fresh meal, which I absolutely could, then it saves me that much more time. Guys, we say no to BMW. That was Sierra. But yes, this saves me time now going home and making a whole ass meal. Don't fall. Yeah, this saves me time now because I can go home, make the meal. Oh yeah. Yes. Sorry. Getting in the car. So yeah, go home, make the meal, and not really concentrate on what I want to eat because I immediately want to go home and eat out my entire fucking household. So this saves me a lot of time now because I could just go home and make the meal, but then that would waste time. So I'll go home, I'll do some client work, I'll eat the meal, probably do more like work, and then the day will be winding down around like 4, 5, 6 o'clock ish. That's when I'll probably jump in the shower. I'll have the last meal and then the snack, and then that's how my day runs out. So we will pick up when we get to the house. I'll show you what I'm eating. Okay, so I'm home. Mama just got home. So yeah, this is the meal. So it's 200. I have it saved in my FitnessPals, but it's potatoes with a with an onion sauce and skirt steak, and if I'm not mistaken, hold on, please hold. I have it in, because why wouldn't my FitnessPal give me ads when I don't need it? So 240 grams of red potatoes, and then it's a little over 8 ounces of beef. Did I do that right? Yeah, a little over 8 ounces. So I'm gonna put the macros for that here. So I know what the macros for the meal are. I just can't right now, like I'm starving and I'm heating it up, and this is like the saved portion of the meal planning that I'm doing, because like I said, I come home, I'm a little everywhere. So this is the meal that literally I just come in, I come home, plug it right in the mic. I'm not like crazy with the, oh, it's frozen and it doesn't taste the same and it's not fresh, because trust me, when like before all this shit, I was working like a ridiculous amount of hours. So when I was hungry, like my relationship with food is very simple. If I'm hungry, I fucking eat. I don't care if it's cold, I don't care if it's hot. It's gotta be cooked, but I don't care for any of that shit. So like the whole meal prepping and, you know, like making meals for the week, oh, it's not fresh and this and that, like all that weak style of like thinking, I don't give two fucks about. Because like when I've had to balance a couple of jobs at once, like 3-4 times of a work ethic that I'm doing now. So when people are like, oh, what about like doing, look at this hack. So like when people are like, oh, like how you able to manage it, do this and that, and, you know, like I don't give two shits. Cause trust me, when you're hungry and you're working a lot, you don't necessarily have the time to do all of this shit. Cause at the end of the day, it's calories in, calories out, and you cannot tell me that that right there does not fuck. All right, sick. We're closing the video out here. I fucked up. I forgot to show you guys. So after my prepped meal, which you saw, which I got 2 more right there, I had a everything bagel. So 1.5 fat, 9 protein, 53 carb, with a serving of cream cheese and jelly and 2 servings of Doritos. So those macros are going to be here. And then my last meal is actually just a repeat of this morning's. So protein hot cocoa, 2 servings of anchovies pancakes, with a serving of anchovy syrup as well, because I don't really fuck with Walden Farms if I don't have to, and I'm not hiding the carbs. I could use them as spares. So my total macros for the day are not bad. So on the screen right now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna go back over it in the video. But we're looking at about 200 grams of protein, 390 grams of carb, and 70 fat, which should leave us in the region of just under 3,000. The total number will be on the screen, but just going off of, unless I miss something, like, because what I'm doing now is I'm actually adding, along with making sure my fats are high. So we're adding oil, we're adding butter, like just like healthy fats that like you could kind of throw into the meals every now and then to make sure we're not falling behind of any sort, and we could use, like I said, we can use them to spare. So that will conclude the full day of eating, along with the edit from Donovan. Yeah, I mean, I told you guys we were working, yeah, I'm gonna see where this goes with Donovan. We're gonna go back and forth. There's gonna be changes here and now because we shot that on his camera. I'm gonna give him a shot on my camera, which I believe he uses the R6. I'm gonna let him use the S3, which is what we're shooting with now with the 24 prime. If he's a fan of the Sony, I told him, and if everything works out and I end up hiring him full time, we'll probably be getting him the FX3, and he'll have access to all my lens. And obviously, Donovan is a content creator as well, so not forcing him to leave the Canon world, even though Sony's better than Canon, but that way at least all of my lenses will work on his when he's working for me. We'll be doing, you know, he'll have access to all my lens, and then if it's something he wanted to branch off and do on his own, because he is a content creator in and of himself, with car stuff, he could add to his arsenal as well, and then it'll just be like 2 arsenals that we can work off of, both with the R4, S3, FX3, or if he decides to go a different route with Sony or just stays Canon, I don't know. It's all up in the air. It's too much to fit into one video in terms of an idea and a concept, but we're working. That's one of the very few, again, exciting news I've yet to miss when it comes to that stuff. I do have a few more tricks up my sleeve when it comes to this stuff, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned because I'm trying to give you guys the best. And this shit is not easy. It's fun, but it's not easy. And one more thing I wanted to note. Yeah, the reason why I chose Donovan. Donovan does cars as well. So, like I said, if everything pans out and we can grow this channel, which stop what the fuck you're doing right now, thumbs it up, go subscribe. It really does help us grow. I'm trying to bring Donovan on board full time so he could help me you know, and you guys subscribing and helping the channel grow, and you know, like friends, showing it to your friends, this and that. It's gives me more time throughout my day to record this stuff, and it gives me more of an opportunity to actually go there and do this stuff. Because what I tell Donovan a lot of times is I have the resources, I have the content, I have this, I have that. It's just, and I'm telling you, you guys don't understand, because A, you don't have the cameras, 2, you don't have the content, and 3, right? 3, you don't have the resources I have. By resources, I mean friends, opportunities, this and that. And I mean, is it a flex? I don't care. Fuck it. We worked hard, both monetary and non-monetarily, to get where we are at in life right now. And that means having great friends, having great stuff, great toys, great this, great that, great opportunities. And I need someone to fucking follow me around and do that shit. So that's what I'm hoping Donovan is down for. And Donovan, if you're watching the video, I'm calling you out, because I need your help. We can do some kick-ass shit together. But yeah, to bring Donovan around the GTRs, the Supras, the Skylines, the detailing, we're already in the gym together. Like, to literally just have him around full time, just literally be a one-on-one. And then when we're not recording and stuff like that, because I don't record every day in the gym, and I won't record every car thing. So like, even when we're not doing stuff together, me and Donovan can still shoot the shits in terms of like the car stuff, to this, to that. So it's just that friendship and that business level of like what we can bring to the table is just fucking endless. And for you to get you guys inside my mind, we need a fucking 40-minute podcast. So thank you guys. I really hope you like this video. We worked pretty hard on it, and like I said, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm proud of this video. Not that I'm not proud of my last videos, but I'm proud of this video. So if you could leave a like and a comment down below, subscribe for more, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.